I can understand that, and I respect it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Coffee with Senpai. I'm Ezel Senpai, your host. Melatonin with Senpai. Yeah, no, you gotta be careful with that melatonin, though. You take too many, your brain stops producing it, and it's like, oh, well, I don't need to make this. So use melatonin sparingly. Wow. Here we go. Medical advice. Let's go. All right. It is Wednesday night, the 12th. This should be fun. I just want to sleep. I know. Me too. But we gotta push through. Well, actually, wait. You're more on the East Coast, so it's like 9:30, if I'm not mistaken. So I've been trying to sleep for 3 hours, but God just won't let me. There's a technique. I've seen it on the internet, so take that with a grain of salt. Where you're laying in bed, and you try to tense your muscles from your head down to your toes one at a time for a few minutes, and then everything for a few minutes, and then you relax, and you end up falling asleep. I don't know. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. So I don't know if you guys can hear the background music, because last week when I did the playback and editing, I didn't hear it. So I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. And if not, then I'll figure it out next time for sure. But yes, let's do this. Okay. So on the table today, yeah, I got this new background in the works. I thought it was hilarious. Someone on Twitter was posting like high quality background images, and this particular background is from Rick Astley's "Never Gonna Give You Up." where it's like he comes out. How's it go? We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. There we go. There's a little bit of singing to help you either go to sleep, or you're horrified, and you'll end up staying up because of that horrible screech you just heard. But I figured it was worthy of memes, and I couldn't pass up making this a background, so I thought it was hilarious. Alright, on the docket, on the floor, on the table, on the agenda, on whatever the hell we are talking about tonight, because I put it on Twitter, like I always do. Let's see, that's a topic for another video. Overtrader poll. Okay. Overtrader poll. I should probably share the link that I'm live. That's a good idea, right? Spites did come out on your birthday. They so did. They so did. Like, what timing was that? That was so cool. What was I doing? Overtrader poll. Yes, I have that right here. Okay. So the past couple of weeks, for the past, I think 2 weeks or so, there's been a lot of talk about the Overtrader in premium format and whether or not something needs to be done. Well, I mean, you got your reveals, so I mean, I take it as is. I would take it as is. Sure, okay. But the poll, okay. So Solemn started some drama, and people were upset that he wants the Overtrader banned in premium, or banned overall. I think banned in premium specifically. So as the natural scientist that I think I am, or at least the logical approach to take, is to ask and what people thought. So I asked both on Twitter and Facebook, what do they think? So the poll was on Twitter. That one got the most responses. A lot of people shared it. Polls are nice because you need a poll on Vanguardians. We don't talk about them. Just like Bruno, we don't talk we don't talk about them. Although I'm technically in the group, but I'm not in the group. You know, it's like you can be a member of a group on Facebook and not be active. I'm just a lurker in that case. And then anybody who ends up taking my memes, I try to call them out, or I try to message them like, yo, no, I made that. I made that. Okay, so the poll. So again, Twitter had the most results. I also asked on Facebook. Now, before I go into clarifying what all this is, let me just say that there could be a margin of error. There could be. Someone brought up that, oh, well, somebody could have easily followed you on both Facebook and Twitter and voted twice. That's a true possibility. Absolutely. And, you know, if that were the case, then yeah, sure. Absolutely. But this isn't like a political election or anything. This is just asking an opinion. You know, I think what I probably should have done was just done a straw poll site poll. Shared the link to both networks. That way the results would have funneled into one big result, and I think that could have been a bit more effective. But you see, this is the process of science. We ask questions, we figure out how things work, we figure out the hypothesis, and then this becomes the working theory. So, yo, Dex debate. So this is the results of that science. So the options were ban the Overtrader entirely, ban only in premium, there is no issues embossing, say, and Solemn called me bad. And as you see here, 819 results on Twitter, 58 results on Facebook. On Facebook, there's not really a good poll system on the mobile side. So I just posted a picture and I said, hey, react to which option do you prefer? Because you can only react once. As someone who did sociology or psychology anyway, there was a saying in polls is that a poll can never be exactly. It's not. So I'm just asking a question. I'm trying to get some general data. It's not perfect, but it's better than blatantly saying something wrong even though it's correct, or something right that is inherently wrong. You know, contradictory. So the overall results from both are 877, and the final results are 338 banned entirely, 344 banned in premium, 128 there is no issue embossing, say, and 67 people said Solemn called me bad. The one person on Facebook angry reacting to that, I that's so funny. I mean, no offense to the person who actually did, but I just think that's funny. I have a good idea of who, but still, it's so funny. So when I posted the poll, these were the results, and I got a lot of backlash. And it wasn't like me being biased or anything, although I do have my opinion, and I feel that this poll reflects that. Is, you know, let the overdress players have the Overtrader. That's fine. That's completely cool. Just take it away from premium. But if you feel that invalidates D as a format, no, it doesn't. At least not in my opinion. Because in that case, if the more let's say we go back to normal physical regionals. Okay, follow me here. We go back to normal physical regionals, and you know, obviously there's gonna be a couple days where it's like, oh hey, here's two Vanguard formats on one day, another format in Y Schwartz. So, you know, V Premium would be paired up with one or the other. I'd imagine it'd be Premium with Y Schwartz, V Premium and Overdress on another day. So, you know, people can kind of choose, and that's no, one of my light bulbs is going out. Cool. Perfect. Good thing there's a few more. Is that, you can choose which format you like. And if the quote-unquote more competitive players move to premium because, in this hypothetical, the premium, or the Overtrader's banned in premium, that leaves Overdress open for the people who want to have fun while playing in a big tournament. Overdress it's simple and competitive. While premium, in my opinion, is complex and competitive, or can be at least. I don't think banning an Overtrader in premium format will negatively impact standard at all. Especially if the two are on different days. And if it's day one Overdress and V premium, well then there's no Overtrader. There's only one has an Overtrader and the other doesn't, and that's totally fine. I don't think it invalidates anything. At least that's my opinion. But I am, a self-proclaimed semi-professional competitive player. So let's see here. Honestly, they could make different Overtraders and ban old ones with better data. Could show more accurate data of the power that can be. Okay. Do like the Zarzan thing. Make the data charts to show the best level of power an Overtrader without being BS. I think so. Yeah, that could work too. I'm still of the camp that the Overtrader doesn't belong in premium, and I don't think it would hurt anybody. I don't think so. It would be an easier thing to do. It doesn't invalidate standard at all. It doesn't invalidate Overdress. It doesn't make the start decks obsolete by any stretch of the imagination. It's just one thing you can't have in premium, and I think that would make premium more accessible, because honestly, I don't think we should be fighting amongst ourselves which format is better, because it's all Vanguard at the end of the day. We just want to make sure that everything is, healthy and relatively balanced. And in Overdress, the Overtrader is, in my opinion, just annoying to deal with. It isn't like the Overtrader's power in Overdress is, down here. It's strong, but it isn't. It can either end games or end turns, or you're in that in between where you draw into it or you soul charged it. That's it. In premium, though, because of everything that's in premium and how premium interacts with everything, the Overtrader's power just shoots through the roof. You still have those situations, like I said, it ends games, or it ends turns, or it soul charges, or it's in your hand. But because of the things that premium has, that can be flipped around. That could be circumvented. It's a situation that could be done better. I know in Gold Paladin, when I was playtesting the Overtrader after the restriction list update, I would draw into the Overtrader. I'd be like, okay, cool. I can call it to rear guard and do a skill that puts it back to my deck and shuffle. So I put it back. You don't have that in Overdress. Not yet. It'll happen eventually, but we don't have it yet. And premium, we have it. We have it. But so in that case, again, I don't suspect anything will happen soon. I would like it to, but at the same time, that's something that they have to figure out. And I do not envy the staff members at Bushiroad who have to make that decision, or even have to consider that decision. Because that's a tough one, and all the ramifications it holds. But it doesn't hold a lot of ramifications, really. Because there is the third format. V doesn't have an Overtrader, it doesn't need it. Premium doesn't need it. It has it, but it doesn't need it. Overdress? Yeah, it needs it, in my opinion. It does need it because that's kind of the gimmick of it. I do think more Overtraders would be nice, like different effect Overtraders. Absolutely. I would like to see in set 5 new Overtraders. One for each nation. And then Lyrical 3 comes out with 5 more Overtraders. Hey, Teen Titan 333, how you doing? You know, I like I said, set 5 new Overtraders, Lyrical 3, new Overtrader for all the builds. I feel like I'm piling a German tank with an Italian. First, it's like from what I seen, yeah, that's it's pretty good. Like I actually pulled a Deadly Emperor recently, so I'm pretty glad I did. I also bought a playset of Remiels. It's a gut feeling that Ramiel's gonna jump up in price. As soon as the reverse is revealed, it might jump up in price. Maybe. I don't know. I'm speculating. Yeah, no. New Overtrader and new PGs is what I want, to be honest. It doesn't have to be a different effect, just new art. I agree. So they could do what they've done with Lyrical, because Lyrical has 5 PGs that do the same thing, but they're just different in style. Word for word, the same thing. So I would like that in set 5 to reflect the new ride lines we're getting. Yes, 1000%. 1000%. I tagged a bunch of Vanguard content creators to, you know, check out this result of this poll that I did. And you know, a lot of creators I think liked it, and maybe they will, maybe they won't, who knows. I still need to message out that I'm live. Why haven't I done that yet? Give me just one moment. Oh yeah, I apparently got a sponsorship or I have a sponsorship offer, and it's for Raid Shadow Legends. Like, why? I mean, I guess it's easy, but live right now. Come join the fun. Boop. Perfect. News. Oh. Is this the, I think I saw this earlier. But let's see. Is this the one card? Yeah, this is the one card. No deck out. I like this. I think this is actually pretty cool. But at the same time, you have to be very low into the game, very late into the game in order to do this. Maybe go Force 2. But at the same time, you won't be able to attack with your Vanguard, because you'll only have one card in your deck. It's clever. No, don't apologize. That's actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's so the combo is basically you use the original Sylvia, Musketeer Sylvia, and the new Augusto. Basically, the idea is you have one card left in your deck, OG Olivia. Augusto returns OG Olivia and another Augusto, but Augusto bottom first to the bottom. Augusto draws into Olivia. Call the Olivia, still call Augusto. Augusto retires. Retire Olivia and the other Augusto. Infinite call. Enos and Multivitamin Dragon makes infinite power. So you can kind of keep doing this, but at the same time, you're very low on deck, and if you do something wrong, you deck out, you lose. It's pretty cool though, but I don't think it's is it an infinite loop? Yes. Is it a viable one? No. Unless Neonectar or Stoicheia get something that say, hey, you can't PG this. Infinite power, force 2, no PGs. But beyond that, it's cool, but it isn't broken, if that makes sense. So yeah, I know I've been sidetracking with the poll, but the poll, you know, it's not complete science, but it's a very interesting way to look into it. And I got a few messages from a few people saying thank you for the data. I can't say who, for privacy reasons, but I did get some messages from different people saying this was good data, good information. So that's the big thing I wanted to talk about. What do you guys think? Do you think an Overtrader? So where do you guys stand on the Overtrader debate with these options here? Obviously, like, the Solemn called me bad is, a meme answer, but so is no issue in bossing say. What was Joe Biden? No, it wasn't. I had to think about that. Was the message from Joe Biden? No. Why? No. If it was Joe Biden, I'd be like, let's just fix everything one thing at a time. You're neutral about it? Okay. And that's good. It's okay to be neutral. I respect that. Yes, about Overtrader. Yeah, you're neutral about Overtraders? Cool. That totally cool. Absolutely cool. As a premium spectator, I want them gone just because seeing these high combos be stopped by first attack defensive Overtraders. Yes, that happens. Yes, those suck. They do. It's actually very helpful to see how the community thinks, but I think it's somewhere complaining about trigger mechanic overall. Maybe. I see what you're saying, and that's really insightful. But at the same time, as stated before, high combo decks getting stopped on that first attack, first defensive Overtrader is OT is a mechanic. Yeah, that's true. TIE Fighter lost TIE War. No. No. Not TIE Fighter. No. Again, I'm of the camp that if the Overtrader is banned in premium, it will not impact standard at all. Even if people do decide, premium's the more competitive format, and flock to premium, they'll play premium for a little bit, but then they'll probably end up coming back to standard. And in that shift, I think standard will leave a lot of room open for a lot of other players to just want to try. If the more, if let's say premium and overdress are on the same day, people can play standard, with no experience, play in a big regional event, and maybe do well. Maybe. I don't think that the competitiveness really changes. I just think it'll be more open for people who are trying. You know, it is about preference, and I think at the end of the day, and I think you all can agree with it, I've said it before, we shouldn't be arguing amongst ourselves about which format's better. Because at the end of the day, it's all the same game. It is all Vanguard. It is all the same. It's not Call of Duty. It's just Cardfight Vanguard. And to be fair, we did multiple formats first before Yu-Gi-Oh did. Just let that be known. Official multiple formats. Let that be known. Pokemon and Magic were doing it well before us. Absolutely. 1000%. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this poll out of the way. I can bring me up a little bit. Do you guys like the new background? His Overtrader has headshot me. I quit the game. Oh no. I gotta send you the clip. Oh, okay. I will. Okay, I'll open that. And I will. I'll watch it later, but I have it up. I have it up. The winner of the Thai War. That's so silly. Alright. Bermuda tonight. Oh! Ooh, Bermuda's getting revealed tonight. Oh, I better pay attention to Twitter then. Let's see. There's an Argentinian man streaming in his bedroom. Oh. At announcements. Let's see. So how about those Tachikaze reveals? What's this? Oh, that's what that was. My buddy Pykel was telling me about some new Yu-Gi-Oh archetype. You know, because there's like 20 of them every month. Valiance Buster Baron, Valiance Voltage, Viscount, Variance Mad Marquis, and Variance Dominator Duke. Oh man, Yu-Gi-Oh gets a Duke? I'm pretty hyped about this. As a full-fledged Tachi main, I can say Tachikaze is so nice. You know, I was reading it and I'm like, you know what? This is good. I like this. It's similar to classic Tachikaze playstyle, but revamped to be updated, and I really like it. Alright, come on. Card of the day. Let's go. No, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark-Sided Dimensions. That's not it. But it's on Blu-ray. Okay. Let's see here. As a Spike main, the Spike cards are different. It's more than a net zero. But I feel it's more 12 crits. Could help. Oh, that's my tweet. Yeah, pretty. Those are your tweets. Let's see. Oh, Outer Orange did a tier maker for aesthetics. Ooh. I have an idea. I don't know how we'll do this, but you know what? Maybe I can do that another time. Because I don't want to start a new scene in the middle of a stream, you know? You know what I mean? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Come on, card of the day, let's go. This is all SpongeBob. Let's see. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. 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 Is it up already? Huh. Twitter can't refresh fast enough. Explosive Diva, Refereed, Rock. Wait, Rock? Didn't... Oh, that's right. That was her name. That's right. Rock. It was the joke. Grade 3, auto in hand. At the end of the battle, your rear guard attacked. If you have a Refereed Vanguard and a rested rear guard, and all of your circles with rested rear guards have force markers on them, counterblast 2, ride this card as stand, move all of your force markers from your rested rear guards to your Vanguard, auto at the end of the turn, remove all force markers from your Vanguard. For each 2 markers removed, get 1 force marker. Huh. That, holy shit, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, stated with 2 guys, and starting with 2 guys in orange, so their tier list, and wanted to also do on the grade 2. Okay, here comes the grade 2. When this unit is placed on Vanguard or Rear Guard, discard a card from your hand. Look at 3 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 card from among them. Put it into your hand. Put the rest to the bottom of your deck in any order. This unit gets plus 5,000 till the end of turn. If the opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, it gets 10k instead of 5k. Let's get Bermuda. It's not important to know. I'll have to be touchy names. That's pretty okay. The reason why Bermuda's like, I don't want to say important, but needs to be kept an eye on is because Bermuda usually gets something crazy. Like, especially in G, like they got crazy stuff. Even going into the V, they got crazy stuff out the gate. So it's important to keep in mind what they're willing to give them. Let's see. You know, I have to admit, Twitter's been pretty good about not spoiling No Way Home. Although I've seen a few pictures, there's no context to it. So, no spoilers, please. Okay, so we got another lyrical girl. Okay, that's fascinating. That's just more SpongeBob. Oh, the raid one. Okay. When the unit is placed on rear guard or put on guard circle, cost Soul Blast 1 or more cards, and this card gets plus 5,000 shield/power for each Soul Blast cost paid. If 3 or more was paid for this cost, draw a card. And for the lyrical girl, continuous rear guard. If you played an order this turn, this card gets boost. Wait, I thought it had something that said soul charge. Maybe I imagined that. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh, that was from 2 days ago. Never mind. Never mind. That was from 2 days ago. Okay, I'll be right back, folks. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see here. I have to say, I play for 5 years and I didn't even read any Bermuda charts until now. And I lost one time against it. You know, like, Bermuda is just one of those interesting clans that, you know, they get a lot to themselves. Like, they're very favored over other clans, especially in V. Especially in V, they were heavily favored. I mean, my personal opinion, I still feel that Crystal Melody with Coral, Riviera, and Pacifica should have been the first wave of support. Then Melody, then normal Melody, Colorful Melody should have been the second wave of support. But that's just me. That's just me. There we go. There's the card. There we go. There we go. All right. I think my body's finally close to going to sleep. It's teetered to the point of consciousness. Okay, well, you go ahead and go to sleep. We've been live for how long? We've been going for about 40 minutes. I think we can cut it short here. I know what Melody is because I played Buddy Fight and it's Link Dragon's Order D-Share. Yeah, pretty much. Basically. Alright, yeah, I guess we'll cut it early for tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys like the new background. If you guys can't hear the music, if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll hear the music regardless. But for you guys right now, in the present, if you guys can't hear it, then I think I'm going to revamp some things for next week. And maybe next week we'll do a tier list of some sort. Maybe. I'll think about it. I am researching a topic, and I'm going to do another poll. It's about open decklists. I'm still learning about it. The concept is interesting. And I want to learn more about it before I present a poll about it or really talk about it, because I don't want to say something that I'm not informed enough to say or have an opinion on. I know my limit. But thank you guys so much for joining, and hope you guys are stay safe, stay humble. Please wear your face mask, and please be humble and go get vaccinated. Please go get vaccinated. Pretty please. Or wear a mask. Just keep wearing the mask. Just the bare minimum. Please. You guys have a good night. Peace out.